Hi everyone, Baruch here in New York at the W Union Square, and get ready to sink your teeth into this one because we're talking vampires and werewolves with Joseph Morgan. So Joseph, welcome to the party.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here in the VIP section. There's a huge party going on downstairs, but we are exclusively allowed up here. No one else is allowed to.
Now, how has life changed since you got this starring role in the spin-off, The Originals?
I have a lot less free time, is the first thing. No, it's been great. It's been a lot more work, but it's also been a lot more rewarding. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed my time on the Vampire Diaries. The main difference being on the originals is just that there's more chance to explore this character and the stories of his life, all the flashbacks and the family drama that's going on. We're really kind of delving into that because, as you know, the show is based around the originals. So yeah, it's changed a lot in that respect, and then just, reaching a wider audience.
What's the camaraderie like on the original set?
We're good friends on the original set, particularly myself and Daniel Gillies, who plays Elijah, my on-screen brother. We had a series of pranks running for a while. It started with, we have these assigned parking spots, and it started with him parking his Jeep diagonally across my spot and his spot. So I kind of had to drive and find a new place to park. And then I decided, the next day he did that. He was already, going through the works, getting ready. So I went into his dressing room, got his keys, and moved his Jeep and parked it around the back. And so this went on for a while, and we did things like locked each other out of each other's rooms. And I made this little poster thing that I put up in his room, which was a picture of me carrying a picture of him and said, carrying Daniel Gillies since 2011. Which
amazing.
But it ended when he, and this is when pranks go too far, when he crashed into my car, trying to put his car as close as he could to mine so that I wouldn't be able to open the door. I was sitting in the hair and makeup trailer getting ready, and he came in looking all kind of shameful or ashamed, and had to sort of admit to me that he'd tried to park too close, and he'd ended up scraping the entire side of my car.
Now, of course, the Vampire Diaries set you up for the originals,
Yes.
and it also set you up for a life of love and happiness.
It did, yes.
When did you realize that you were taking your relationship from co-star to something a little bit more?
Oh, straight away.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, we never really shared the screen together, Persia and I. I think we did one scene where when my character arrived, her character left. So we didn't really even exchange a look on camera, but we hit it off straight away when we met. And I think from the point we met, we spent most of our time together.
It sounds like you had a gorgeous, gorgeous, intimate wedding.
We did, yes.
What was your favorite part?
My absolute favorite part was you do this thing as the groom where you're turned away from the bride, and the whole time while the flower girls are coming down and the maid of honor and all those people, and then as the bride walks down the aisle, you turn around and then you're finally allowed to see her, and I hadn't seen the dress or anything, of course, before that. So that was my favorite part, turning around and seeing her.
Yeah, you've been called America's favorite villain.
Yes.
By TV Guide.
By TV Guide, yeah.
What's it like to let that side of yourself be shown on camera?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's an immense amount of fun, I do think, here's another bumper sticker for you, villains have more fun.
Villains have more
Villains
fun?
have more fun, because take any kind of film, like a James Bond movie, for example. You have your kind of stoic anchor character who's the hero, and he pursues the goal, the girl or whatever, to the end, but you have this villain who's just messing things up for him along the way. He's like a hurricane in there, just kind of plowing through and churning stuff up and getting crazy. They're often maniacal or have some kind of delusion or something that's incredibly fun to play. Like Klaus, for example, is very impulsive, so he changes on a dime. That's the American expression, right? He switch on a dime or whatever.
Yeah.
So he changes really quick from one emotion to the next in the space of one scene, which is really fun to play, especially, you get to kind of surprise other actors in that they never quite know which way you're going to go with a line, and I love to do that because it keeps things interesting.
So you identify with that aspect of Klaus?
Oh yeah, I revel in it. I mean, I'm not sure that I'm so changeable as he is, but I certainly enjoy the experience of being that way, yeah.
Now, a lot of your fans are watching right now. Give us a little sneak peek into what we can expect for the rest of the season.
Well, you know, in the next episode that's going to air, we're going to see, we've just met Klaus's real father, and we're going to see him have a lot of interaction with his real father and have some difficult choices to make, because he's always been the black sheep of the family, and he's felt oppressed and ignored and neglected, and now he's got a chance to have a real relationship with a parent, and having just become a father himself as well, he's going to have to really think about what he wants to do there. But his main priority is, and has always been since her birth, to protect his daughter. So we're going to see a lot of that kind of exploration of family dynamics. We're also going to see some new, never seen before family members coming into the fold, as well as the, you know, now we have the great Daniel Sharman and Yusuf Gatewood playing my two brothers. They body jumped into those terrific actors, which is a treat, you know. And Sonia, who played Kima on The Wire, is now playing my mother on the show. So it's a treat for me, you know. It's like an act off.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Incredible.
Joseph, thank you so much.
Thank you. That was
And
really
remember,
fun.
villains have more fun.
Villains have more fun.